My dear child, what I'm about to share with you will shake you to your very core. The truth about your DNA that I'm about to reveal will astound you and shatter the lie you've been believing. This lie has shaped your life, whether you believed it or were told it was true. But now is the time to expose it. Tonight, I will reveal the truth about your very existence. Before we get into the truth about your DNA, I need to tell you something very important. Please listen with an open heart. I believe you'll understand and accept this. The message I'm about to deliver is powerful, but the most important aspect is this: do not allow anger or hatred to take root in your heart. Those who may have misled you, your closest family or friends, did not intend to deceive you. They were not purposefully lying. They held the same false belief. They were unaware of the truth, just as you were. They never questioned it because they didn't know any different. So, without realizing it, they passed on that belief to you. I want you to remember this as you hear the truth tonight. Don't blame them. They weren't attempting to hurt you or conceal the truth from you. They were simply trapped in the same illusion. They did not possess the key to the truth. But now you know the truth, and you're about to set yourself free. When you learn the truth about your DNA, I ask that you let your heart be filled with understanding rather than anger. Do not let bitterness or resentment cloud your thoughts. This revelation is not intended to divide us, but to help you see the truth and understand who you truly are. Now, my child, I'm lifting the veil. You are about to hear a truth that will challenge everything you thought you knew about yourself. Accept it with an open heart, full of love and forgiveness, because this truth holds the key to your freedom. Let us begin. My child, I've never said these words to you before. I've kept this truth hidden, locked away, waiting for the right moment, and that moment has arrived. Timing is everything. If I had told you this too soon, you might have felt overwhelmed. You might have been perplexed, terrified, or unprepared for the gravity of this information. The truth that I'm about to reveal is powerful. It alters everything. If you had heard it before you were prepared, it could have been more harmful than beneficial. But, at the same time, if I had waited too long, this truth might have lost its significance. Its significance in your life would have faded, and you might have missed the impact it was intended to have. That's why I waited. I watched over you. I guided you. I made certain that every lesson, experience, and moment prepared you for this precise moment. And now, my child, the time has come. Today. Right now. This is not a mistake. You are hearing these words at the perfect time. It demonstrates that you are prepared, ready to listen, understand, and accept. Your heart is open, your mind is strong, and your spirit is ready. There is no fear. There's no doubt. There's no resistance. This is divine timing. This is the moment that was always meant to happen. As a result, I will no longer keep this truth hidden from you. You will no longer bear the weight of a lie that was unknowingly imposed on you. You will no longer use a false identity. You'll know the truth. So, my child, prepare yourself. Open your heart. Open your mind. Listen. I am about to reveal the most important truth about your DNA. Listen carefully, my child, because what I'm about to say will shake everything you thought you knew about yourself. You've spent your life believing specific things about your DNA, family, and heritage. You have accepted these truths without question, believing they are your identity. What if I told you that everything you've believed is only half true? Would you have the fortitude to hear me out, even if it contradicts everything you've ever known? The world has shaped you in a way that makes you feel limited. It has told you that you are just another person, an ordinary being connected to your ancestors' past. It has led you to believe that your DNA is simply a biological map of your origins, a record of your family's history. But I'm here to tell you that this isn't the whole story. Your DNA is not just a list of inherited traits. It is much more than that. It's a divine thread woven by my hands that connects you to something bigger than you could imagine. It is a distinct part of you, created with purpose and power beyond the physical world. Your DNA has a deeper meaning. It represents a connection to the divine, the forces that created you, and the very heart of the universe. This truth is beyond what science or history can show. It is something you must feel, something you must comprehend with your heart, not your mind. Your DNA is alive with potential, energy, and purpose. It holds the power to shape your future and destiny. So, my child, are you ready to embrace this truth? Are you ready to see yourself not just as a product of your past, but as a powerful being with a divine purpose woven into every aspect of yourself? It is time for you to break free from the limitations you have been taught to believe in. Your journey is more than just where you came from. It's about where you're going. And the path ahead is filled with endless possibilities. Allow this truth to sink in. Your DNA is not only who you were, but also who you are meant to be. You are greater than you realize. My child, understand this. You are more than just flesh and blood from an ordinary family. You are something more. Your DNA contains something sacred, something extraordinary, that distinguishes you from everyone else. The blood in your veins is not ordinary, it is divine. It is the same life force that once flowed through the veins of powerful figures whom I chose for my own purposes. Abraham, Moses, David, and even my son, Jesus Christ, were more than just historical figures. They were chosen. They were set apart, full of purpose. And so are you. Have you ever paused to think that the greatness you read about in Scripture is not far from you, not some ancient tale? It is meant to live within you. It's time to wake up and see the power I placed within you. You were never meant to live a mediocre life. You were never meant to accept the labels and limitations that the world has attempted to impose on you. From the very first breath you took, there was something great within you, something that set you apart from others. But the enemy has worked tirelessly to prevent you from seeing the truth. He has whispered lies into your heart, telling you that you are just like everyone else, that your struggles define you and that your limitations are unchangeable. But listen to me now, my child, that is a lie. You aren't bound by the things that appear to hold you back. Your past or current struggles do not define your inner greatness. You're meant for more. Your potential is not constrained by the world's expectations or labels. It is limitless and shaped by the divine power within you. You have been chosen for a purpose beyond your wildest imagination. So, stand tall, my child. It is time to discover who you truly are. The power, strength, and greatness that you seek are already within you. You are chosen. You are unique. You are destined for greatness. My child, let me remind you of something very important. In 1 Peter 2 verse 9, I said, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. Do you know what this means? You are not forgotten. You are not small. You are not insignificant. You are royalty in my kingdom. But too many of my children live their lives as if they are powerless. They act like they are stuck at the mercy of their struggles. That is not my intention for you. I gave you authority, the same authority that Jesus used to heal the sick, calm storms, and even conquer death itself. The very power that raised my son from the dead is alive within you. Have you forgotten? Have you allowed the world to take away the truth I placed within your heart? The world will try to convince you that you are weak, that you cannot overcome your obstacles, and that your past will always hold you back. But I'm telling you now that none of that is true. You have access to a power beyond anything you can understand. You have been called to something greater, to walk in victory and live out the fullness of what I have planned for you. But you must wake up. You have to see yourself as I see you. Wake up, my child. Time is running out, and I will not stand by and let your divine inheritance go to waste. Every breath you take, every heartbeat inside you, is a reminder that I created something eternal within you. What are you doing with it? So, what are you waiting for? You are greater than your struggles. You are more than your past. You are royalty, chosen for something great. It's time for you to embrace your purpose and walk with the authority I've given you, the power to rise above, the strength to overcome, and the victory that is already yours. It is in your hands. Use it, my child. This is your moment. Do not ignore my voice. I did not bring you here by accident. I planned this exact moment so that you would hear me, awaken, and rise to your true purpose. You've spent far too long trapped in self-doubt, believing the lies that keep you small. You've convinced yourself that you're not enough, that you're just average. But I'm telling you now, you were never meant to live in the shadows. My plans for you are bigger and better than you can imagine. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is not just a comforting verse, it is my promise to you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the divine, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. But, my child, you must understand that my promises require action. Faith without works is dead, James 2 verse 26. You cannot simply sit back and wait for things to change. You can't hope for transformation without taking the first step. I've already provided you with everything you need to live out your divine calling. The gifts, wisdom, and strength are all within you, ready to burst forth. It is now. No more waiting. No more hesitation. No more wondering if you're worthy, you are. I've addressed you by name and set you apart for something greater. But now is the time to make a decision. Will you rise up and accept the destiny I have for you? Will you act on the authority I have given you? Will you continue to live as if you are just like everyone else? This is the moment. It's time to step into the light, to overcome your doubts, and to walk in the power I've given you. The world is waiting for you to become the person you are meant to be. Will you respond to the call? My child, the world needs you. My kingdom needs you. Nobody else can fulfill your life's purpose. I am calling you now, louder than ever before. Will you reply? I see you, my dear child. I see your soul's silent cries. I hear your longings even when you don't express them in prayer. Every sigh, every whisper from your heart, reaches me. You may feel forgotten, but know this, you are never out of my sight. You may not understand why things are happening as they are right now. You may wonder why your prayers go unanswered, and why doors remain closed. But listen, child, I am working in ways you cannot yet see. The delay is not a denial. It is preparation. I'm lining up everything for the perfect moment. When you least expect it, and your heart is ready, blessings will pour into your life in ways you never imagined. I did not abandon you. I'm closer to you now than ever before. I am with you in your pain, waiting, and silent battles. Trust me. Believe that something is going to change. Light is breaking through. Your story is not finished. The best has yet to come. When it does, you will be able to reflect on how each moment led you to something far greater than what you prayed for. My child, I see you're waiting. I see you are praying. I see hope in your heart. But I also see times when frustration sets in, when doubt creeps up like a shadow, whispering that nothing is changing. You're wondering if I can hear you. You're wondering if I see your struggle. You ask yourself, does God really have a plan for me? Despite your questioning, you hold on. You refuse to let go. You keep praying even when the answers seem far away. You continue to believe even when the road ahead appears to be empty. You continue to trust even when your heart is tired. But listen to me, child, when you least expect it, everything will change. The door you assumed was forever locked will swing wide open. The prayer you thought was unanswered will be answered in ways that will leave you stunned. The wait will eventually make sense. The struggle will reveal its purpose. And you'll realize why you had to trust me all along. So don't stop believing. Never give up trust. Don't give up hope. Every second of your patience brings you closer to the promise I have made to you. I'm not holding back your blessing, I'm perfecting it. Remember this, my timing is perfect, even if it appears slow to you. Stay faithful, my child. The blessing I have for you is far greater than anything you could ever imagine. My beloved, today is a reminder that your Sunday is approaching. I see the weight you're carrying. I see that your heart is heavy with burdens. Right now, it may feel like your Saturday, a time of pain, when darkness appears to win. It feels heavy, doesn't it? Everything seems to be falling apart. You wonder how much longer you can take it. But let me remind you that it's not over yet. Even my son had his Saturday. His Saturday was brutal. The world turned its back on him. The enemy believed he had won. Heaven held its breath. It appeared that there was no hope. The pain was unbearable. But what they didn't realize, and hell itself couldn't comprehend, was that Sunday was approaching. Sunday was always in the plan. The grave could not contain him. The enemy's celebration was short-lived. He carried a promise that would not fail. Victory had already been written, even in the darkest moments. So it is with you. Your pain, waiting, and heartbreak are not the end. Your Sunday is almost here. Your breakthrough. Your resurrection. The moment when everything changes. Do not be misled by what you see right now. Just as my son's suffering resulted in the greatest victory, so will your trial lead to something greater than you can imagine. Hold on, my child. Keep believing. Your promise was not forgotten. Your story is not finished. Your Sunday is coming. And when it arrives, you'll realize that I've been working even when you couldn't see it. Keep going. Your breakthrough is closer than you realize. I see you waiting. I see tears fall when no one is looking. I can feel the weight in your heart, the deep longing that aches within you. You may not say anything, but I know. I understand when you feel alone, when the silence is heavy, and the waiting seems never ending. Some days, you'll want to give up. Days when it appears that nothing is changing and you wonder if the promise will ever come true. But hear me now, even in those moments, you will hold on. You'll keep believing. Because deep down you know there's more. You're confident that something better is on the way. Trials will come. You will experience disappointment. Your faith will be tested. Your endurance will be challenged. The weight of it all will press down on you harder than you ever imagined. But listen carefully, when you feel like you can't go any further, I'll give you strength. When your legs feel weak and your heart is heavy, I will lift you up. You're not alone. You will have moments where you wonder if you can keep going. But in those moments, I will be with you, holding you close. When you feel like falling, I'll help you stand up. And then one day, when you least expect it, everything will fall into place. All of the pieces will fit together. You will understand why you had to wait. You'll understand why the journey was necessary. Every tear, trial, and sleepless night will be justified. You'll realize everything was part of the plan. Hold on, my child. The promise is coming. The wait was not in vain. Trust me, I'm making everything beautiful at the perfect time. Your story has not concluded yet. Keep going. Your breakthrough is closer than you realize.